all of you have made Jio what it is today. Born for the internet and born as a customer-obsessed organization. You are the founders of a revolutionary movement that puts the power of digital life in the hands of 1.2 billion Indian citizens. I have always set impossible goals for the Jio team, and they have exceeded my expectations also, always. So today, I set a target for Team Jio to acquire 100 million customers on the Jio network in the shortest possible time and create a new world record. I expect this to translate to a data usage of 250 crore GBs a month, and I'm counting on the Jio network team to ensure that Jio's all IP, only LTE network delivers flawlessly with the highest quality data in the world for each and every of our customers. Jio is also proud of all the channel partners it has created with Reliance Digital. Across India, we have over 5 lakh partners, and we consider them part of our Jio family. In this digital age, we are committed to their continued prosperity by introducing new win-win opportunities. Together with all our partners, the Jio family is nearly 50 lakh strong across India. This is the employment that Jio has created. Dear share owners, at this time, I also want to direct my words to another important constituency, existing Indian telecom operators. Healthy competition is the lifeblood of a vibrant economy. It is the engine that drives innovation and customer value. No doubt, all of us, operators, will compete vigorously in the marketplace. And I am sure that while doing so, we will inspire each other to rise to even greater heights in our quest to serve the Indian customer. However, incumbent operators have significant advantages over new entrants, since incumbents have well-established networks and existing customers. New entrants require fair access to both. Therefore, the onus is rightly on the incumbent operators not to misuse their market power by creating unfair hurdles when it comes to providing point of interconnect between their network and Jio's network. Such hurdles will serve only to create a poor experience for Jio customers who are trying to make calls to the incumbent operator's network. In fact, in the last week alone, Jio customers suffered over 5 crore call failures to other networks because of insufficient interconnect capacity. This gives our customers the impression that voice is not working, but I want to assure all customers on the Jio network that we have the highest quality, best voice network, and once the incumbents give us interconnect, you will experience voice like never before. Telecom operators have a legal obligation as a part of their license conditions to provide points of interconnect to their other operators. Likewise, they also have an obligation not to limit the customer's right to migrate to Jio using mobile number portability. I appeal sincerely to all my fellow operators to fulfill their obligation of providing interconnect without any delay so that no Jio customer suffers. Friends, now I want to spend a few minutes talking about what Jio truly means for all of us. Firstly, as I mentioned before, Jio is about affordable, high quality, and abundant data, enabling digital life for a digital India. Secondly, Jio is about connected intelligence. There are two kinds of intelligence in the world: machine intelligence and human imagination. Now combine the power of 6 billion brains with all the computers in the world, and that is what connected intelligence means. Imagine the power that we will be putting in the hands of common Indians if we can give them a smartphone in their hands and use an always available broadband connection to link them to the power of the internet. Third, Jio is about doing things in a smart, simple, and secure way. And finally, Jio is also about bringing people together. It's about inspiring people to join a movement. Jio is not about Reliance, but it is about you, your family, your friends, your community, and all Indians together in a movement to embrace and win in this digital world. So friends, when it comes to India, I am an eternal optimist. I have no doubt that Jio and Jio-enabled Indians will create a whole new digital economy, and we will witness a period of unprecedented growth, empowerment, employment, and prosperity for our nation. To put it simply, everything that Jio believes and everything that Jio does is driven by the vision of this future. A future where every Indian can say without hesitation that with Jio, life is digital and life is beautiful. So finally, my dear share owners, with great humility and the greatest of love, I present Jio Digital Life to the nation and invite each and every one of you to sign up and experience the Jio services firsthand. And to all my fellow Indians, I have a promise and an appeal. From the 5th of September, India will change forever. I invite you to come and participate in this change. Let us be this change together and Jio together. Thank you. So my dear share owners, with this historic announcement of Jio, let me now turn to our traditional format and give you a strategic perspective. We are meeting at a momentous time in our company's history. 5 years ago, we put immense faith in India and undertook the largest capital expenditure program by any company in India's history. We demonstrated our faith by investing over 250,000 crores only in India in the last 5 years. India today is the fastest growing economy in the world, and our judgment 5 years ago has proved right. We have invested more in the last 5 years than in the first 35 years of the company. We are investing in excess of 110,000 crores in our petrochemicals and refining business for growth. It improves our cost position, strengthens integration, and adds new products to our portfolio. We are also de-risking this business model by transitioning from a cyclical commodity-type earnings profile to an annuity-like strong cash flow generating portfolio. In the past 2 years, our earnings have grown while oil prices have dropped from $100 to $40 a barrel, demonstrating the success of our new business model. In addition, with Jio, we are bringing to all Indians the most disruptive technology of this century, the mobile internet. I firmly believe that this is once in a generation opportunity that we have seized, not only to transform lives of millions of individuals and small businesses, but also to create unprecedented value for all our stakeholders. We are also going to build on the foundation of our successful retail businesses by initiatives that offer multiple channels and an unparalleled breadth of products and services. Our petroleum retail business is now a part of our overall retail business. Our consumer business has media and entertainment, the Jio digital services, and our omni-channel retail. We are creating a very consumer-centric business founded on technology, logistics, and customer satisfaction as its defining principles. There are very few other parallels of creating such a business anywhere in the world. As we fully execute this strategy, we will have among the most diversified, growth-oriented businesses globally. We will be a proxy for the new India that is transitioning to become an economic superpower. And with these investments, I state with pride that we are the largest contributors to both the visionary Make in India and Digital India movements of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi. Dear share owners, I am delighted to report yet another year of record-breaking performance by your company. The net profit for the year stood at rupees 27,630, the highest in the Indian corporate sector. Our operating and net profits grew by 14% and 17% respectively. Reliance demonstrated among the best earnings growth, not only among large companies in India, but also among the strongest in our global peer group. We set several milestones during the year. The gross refining margin at $10.8 a barrel was the highest in 7 years. It is also amongst the highest in the industry globally and a record outperformance relative to Singapore complex refining margins. Our petrochemical business has the highest ever volume and earnings. Its margins were among the top 5 globally. We had a record net profit despite no contribution from our upstream business and the largest ever capital expenditure in a year. Our integrated business model, combining strong downstream positions and risk management, enabled us to grow profits despite soft oil and gas prices. Our capital expenditure in the year was in excess of 112,000 crores. This is not only the highest capital expenditure by us in a single year, it is also the highest by any Indian company ever in a year. We have funded this huge CAPEX program while maintaining a conservative balance sheet structure and our investment-grade credit ratings. Our strong credit profile helps us access local and international debt markets to raise funds at very competitive rates. Dear shareholders, Reliance is India's largest exporter, accounting for 8.5% of India's total merchandise exports with a value of 146,855 crores and access to 110 markets. Reliance is a significant contributor to the national exchequer. Reliance paid rupees 23,786 crores of customs and excise duty during the year, which is almost 4.8% of India's total revenues from customs and excise. Reliance is also the highest income taxpayer in the private sector in India and paid 7,826 crores as income tax during the year. Petrochemicals. Dear share owners, petrochemicals is one of the core growth engines of Reliance. Our business today consists of polyesters, fiber intermediates, polymers, synthetic rubbers, and a variety of chemicals and solvents. This diversified portfolio is integrated with our refinery and has delivered the best margins globally for over 2 decades. This segment achieved a record EBIT of rupees 10,221 crores, representing a 23% growth year on year, and in turn delivering one of the best performances in the global petrochemical industry. We are now investing to nearly double this capacity of this business. We are building amongst the world's largest and most integrated ethylene cracker in Jamnagar that will use off gases from the refinery as a feedstock with a capacity in excess of 1.5 million tons a year. This unique configuration is possible only due to the scale and complexity of our refinery. It is a matter of great pride for all of us at Reliance that we can execute a project of this scale at about half the capital cost of similar crackers being built in North America. This cracker is being built at Jamnagar, which is today the busiest industrial site in the world, with over 120,000 people engaged in project execution. We have made substantial progress in this project and are targeting it to be mechanically complete by December of this year. Our cracker portfolio is currently dependent on domestic sources of feedstock, including from our refinery. The portfolio needs dedicated long-term supply of feedstock for sustained competitiveness. Reliance is now investing for ethane, as ethane is the feedstock for 65% of cracker capacity in North America. We are the first company globally to conceptualize large-scale imports of ethane from the US as a feedstock for our cracker portfolio. This project involves dedicated ships, pipelines, loading terminals at both the US and at the Dahej. The ships are expected to be delivered over the next 2 quarters, and the project will be ready by the end of this financial year. This innovation will provide us competitive feedstock and flexibility for the long term. We are global leaders in the polyester chain. We are making investments to meet the ever-growing demand for the nation's clothing, lifestyle products, and water usage, as PET is the polymer that is used in your water bottles. Last year, we commissioned 650,000 tons of a new PET plant, a state-of-the-art 2.3 million tons PTA plant at the Dahej. These plants are operating at nameplate capacity and serving both domestic and export markets. We are expanding our polyester presence in executing one of the largest paraxylene plants in the world at Jamnagar. The new paraxylene plant, which you can see, is mechanically complete, and pre-commissioning activities have commenced, with production slated to begin in the next few weeks. We are also the largest domestic producer of synthetic rubber. Our PBR plant and our SBR plants are now operational. These investments will position Reliance among the top 10 petrochemical players globally with a portfolio of products that continue to meet the growing demands of India. The petrochemical business will have a unique earnings model based on integration, top decile cost positions, and annuity earnings stream. Petroleum refining. Dear share owners, let me now turn to petroleum refining business. The refining business continues to be a significant value driver for Reliance, accounting for 60% of its earnings last year. Global oil demand growth at about 1.8 million barrels per day was among the strongest seen in the last 5 years. Reliance delivered yet another stellar performance, delivering an EBIT growth of 49.1% year-on-year in a period of continuing volatility. Our realized margins were amongst the highest globally. We now have a track record of over 15 years of operating this business with the highest standards of safety and delivering amongst the best returns on capital. Our refinery business is truly global. We export to every major market in the world. We continue to be a major supplier to every large retailer and trader in the world.